Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The coach, take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early... Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it... To throw on 3rd down. Spence able to find his man, John Phillips. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th. Well, let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, this is Geis. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Watson. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Gallup. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? From the gun on 3rd down, Spence. This will be caught by Brown. What a methodical drive. This is... This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Under 10.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Spence. That is caught by Cohen. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Spence. Hard throw, incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And Adam Gase having a belief in his guys. They're going for it.
Mike 52. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 52.
On 4th down, Spence. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Looking to throw. Spence. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board. On 3rd down, Watson, and that's complete to Adams. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go now. 6 and touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Tight end. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. 56 to Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Spence gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, forget the run on 3rd. They come out here in the eye.
Mike's 56. You must be getting tired of seeing that.
Back to throw. Spence. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like it.
Counting down toward halftime on EA Sports. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw. Spence. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
52, right 52. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Check, 52's the mark.
Back to the air on second down. Spence. Got a man. It's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
56 is the mark. Here we go, here we go. Mark's 56. Mark's 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On first and 10, Spence. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Spence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
56, Mike, 56. Check. Motion out of the backfield. Who's it? 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56.
To throw on third down. Spence. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Rolling to his right, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 4. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Operating from the gun. Spence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead. Time to jump back in. Opening drive, third quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10.
Tight dog, tight dog. Hey, turn it out, turn it out.
Throwing on 1st down. Spence. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Samson Ebukam able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
To throw on 2nd down. Spence throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
I'm coming after you. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Bring it, bring it.
From the gun, Spence, and he completes it to Cohen. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown, but what a great consolation.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out, and the Jets will extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 3rd down, Spence, throw left side complete. That's Phillips. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it. Watson now to throw on third down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down.
50 seconds to Mike.
To throw on third down, Spence. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20. The offense is in the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 situation at the 15-yard line.
Set. Check. 52's to Mike. I got you, son. I got you, son.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That's it, baby.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch 52.
2nd and 6. This will be caught at about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tariq Cohen. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.